Southern Plains Medical Center presents your hometown medical minute, and your host, Hal Brock.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our podcast, Your Hometown Medical Minute. I'm your host, Hal Brock, and with me, as always, behind the camera, our IT director, Mr. Ed Harrison. So today we've got another interesting podcast for you. It's not the typical one where we have a guest here and we have a conversation. We've actually got our chiropractor, Dr. Chris Ludwell. You've met him. We did a podcast of him a few weeks ago. We've got something special for you guys today. Dr. Ludwell is doing something that nobody in our area is doing, but it's a huge trend in medicine, especially on the West Coast, California, Las Vegas, down in Austin. You've definitely heard about it if you watch the news. It's IV Infusion. And so we're going to let Dr. Ludwell do one on me for you guys so you guys can see how easy it is, how effective it is, and just what you can do if you're in a lull, if you're sick. Look, he actually has specialized cocktails and remedies for your specific immune deficiency. So you can actually run blood lab panel tests and find out what you might be lacking inside your body that's not helping you feel as good as you should. I definitely want you guys to see how easy it is. If you're feeling sick, if you're feeling blue, this can definitely help out. So enough of me. We're actually going to do this in my office. So if you guys will, follow me over to my office and we'll get this started. Hey guys, welcome to my office. So right now my office is going to kind of play as one of Dr. Chris Ludwell, our chiropractor's kind of patient rooms. And so behind me is our nurse manager, Devin Weiss. So let me be quiet and bring on Dr. Chris Ludwell.
All right.
So Dr. Ludwell, hey man, first off, I'm pretty excited about this.
I am too.
Thanks for letting me try this out.
Yep.
I work a lot. I was sick a couple of weeks ago. It really kind of put me through the ringer. I mean, I took 3 days off work. It got me. And then yesterday, after kind of a 9-hour workday here, I went to Anadarko, was on radio. I talked for a couple hours doing a baseball game with George Plummer. I'm drained. It's Tuesday, so
I know.
Like,
we have 3 days left.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So
well, that's a good thing about what we're about to do. Well,
okay, cool.
I want to have Devin administer an IV.
Okay.
So we're going to do an IV infusion. Now, the good thing about these things is this isn't a cookie cutter program.
Right.
Whatever you come in with, whatever complaints, we can tailor that and put in exactly what you feel like you need. Yours sounds like it's more fatigue and just you're drained and you just need a little boost.
Yeah, exact sorts of things.
Yeah.
What else can IVs kind of be used for?
There's a huge plethora of issues that people come in with from just chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
So we'll do a standard. What we're going to do with you today is a Myers cocktail.
Okay.
So that's a pretty standard bag, but we can treat viral infections with peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, pharmaceutical grade peroxide. We can do some chelation therapy, which is pulling out heavy metals out of the system if you're having issues with that. Even fight plaquing of the arteries, the atherosclerosis, we can do some EDTA medicine, which will pull the plaquing out of the body.
Yes.
These IV infusions, they're big across the board as far as even co-treating cancer. With some high dose vitamin C, and there is so much research out there with the high dose vitamin C as a cancer fighting agent. So there's there's so much you can do as you go on. So you can survive Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
We'll make it extra strong
Okay.
because it's gonna be busy. But this is exciting, man. Thank you so much.
I'll be back.
Cool. Kind of explain what you're doing and what you're gonna do to find. Does it matter what arm?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever is easy.
What do you have in store for me today?
Myers cocktail. Now I kind of changed some things for you. So
sweet.
Could you give me some more gloves?
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of a rare bird at gym anyway, so something special. No, I'm just kidding.
We like that.
Yes.
So normally a Myers cocktail is you're loaded with B vitamins.
Okay.
You're loaded with just a lot of the things that our body normally would be depleted of
Okay.
that we're not
Right.
getting in our diet.
For sure.
And
My diet's been pretty bad over the last week too.
well, as much as you work and you're always at
That's
games,
Yeah.
so
a lot of-
you're kind of at the mercy of the road. Well, you're getting what you need to
Yeah.
survive. But we need to set up.
Okay. Cool.
So now we're going to add a bunch of B vitamins.
Okay.
We have vitamin C.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to help with your immunity. In
Awesome.
fact, everybody said vitamin C is good for immunity. It is. Zinc is even better.
That's what you were saying earlier. Okay.
So I added about 1 ml of zinc. Yeah, and you'll get this from if we were just going to rehydrate you.
Yeah.
What we're giving you is the 0.9% sodium chloride.
Okay.
This would rehydrate your system.
Okay.
And we're taking a room temperature liquid and putting it in a 98-degree body. So you might feel a little different
Okay.
during the IV. And then when we add all the nutrients and supplements, you might even feel a little flush.
Okay.
So everybody's different.
Right. Right.
You'll know after today.
Awesome. And that's what I want to show. I want to show the process. So
Yeah.
we'll get to watch you and explain the vitamins. And then periodically throughout the day, I'm going to come back and kind of record how I feel. But then I've got Devin coming in the studio to do Thursday podcasts. We're doing something with Vision Center. So I'm going to let you guys keep updating you guys because, man, from what I've read, what I've heard, what I've witnessed, and what they did for Lynn Lacefield, our CEO, last week, I'm a true believer in this, and it's not happening anywhere close to us. Nobody's really doing this, especially to the extent that Dr. Ludwell's been trained in and has done research in. So look into this and give us a call, 405-224-8111, Dr. Ludwell, 405-224-4400, and call them and ask about this and look it up.
So what I just added in this syringe was B complex,
Okay.
what we call B-plex 100, vitamin B12, and then I also added a little bit of vitamin B6 in this one, which is
Nice.
called pyridoxine,
Okay.
which is what we call the nerve vitamin.
Right.
So it might help with a little bit of any nerve issues. So
And also like alertness too, it sounds like. So
mental acuity is huge with these.
what was in
It
there
was
first?
just cleared. 0.9 sodium chloride.
Sodium chloride, and then he did his mixture of like you mentioned, some zinc, the vitamin B's, vitamin C's, and so this is cool.
Magnesium chloride, more along the lines for muscle,
Okay.
helping those rehydrate. And then the very end, I added something to yours that I normally wouldn't in a regular Irish cocktail. It's called glutathione.
Okay. And
That is-
explain that to me.
Glutathione is probably one of, if not the best antioxidant that you can do in an IV drip.
Wow.
So I have a lot of people come in and want glutathione when they're dealing with these autoimmune issues. And some autoimmune issues that they don't really have a hardcore diagnosis.
Yeah.
They just know that they feel cruddy.
Man.
And,
Right.
They're drained. They just have no energy. They don't want to get off the couch.
Yeah.
So we'll add glutathione and see if it helps. This is like you said earlier. You're putting the exact nutrient in the bloodstream, so it will go to where it needs to go, and your body is using it right then.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
And it's
your
100%.
100% absorption. So, and what you say, you build a reservoir in your
Okay.
body, and you have enough B12. Well, you just excrete it naturally. There's no
You're not gonna
toxicity
overdose
levels.
on it or
No.
anything. It's not dangerous. Okay. Cool.
And the thing with vitamins you have to realize too is there's water soluble vitamins and there's fat soluble vitamins.
Okay.
So your A, your D, your E, and your K are all your fat soluble vitamins.
Huh.
So those are the only ones you really have to watch out for as far as toxicity levels.
Okay.
All your water soluble, your body will metabolize them and excrete them.
Just normal.
Just normal.
Okay.
So you could, and there's a doctor, he since passed away, but Dr. Linus Pauling was a huge vitamin C advocate. I mean, I don't remember the numbers, but I think he was taking 10,000 grams a day.
Wow. Wow.
So, and he was just
It's not-
straight out what he didn't use.
No kidding.
So we use a medicine, and more along the chelation lines. We use a medicine called calcium EDTA
Okay.
and sodium EDTA.
Okay.
And depending on what you need, you can do heavy metal detoxification or chelation, or you can get into the atherosclerotic removal.
Okay.
So, depends on
Wow.
which one you choose. So, this is, and I know we're in this setting where we're trying to show the convenience, and it is.
Right. It's very convenient,
Yeah.
but this is not your normal set.
No, it's not.
This is
No.
not a patient room. We probably shouldn't be doing this, but
We normally, you're actually kind of at a disadvantage. We normally do these in a recliner.
oh man.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I shot myself in the foot, but I know if my boss needs me, I can be functional. So
Right, right.
that-
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and I think one of the things, and we're joking about the convenience a little bit, but what's really cool with Dr. Ludwell and with like Lacey C, our providers are here to be convenient for you guys. So he makes himself available over that lunch hour. So
And thanks to Devin and nursing staff here, we have rooms available.
Awesome.
We always have a nurse on staff that'll administer the IV, and I can, like I said, this is not a cookie cutter deal. We can
Right.
tailor to whatever you feel like you need. And so we ran a normal, the specific B12 we ran with you is called cyanocobalamin.
okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of hit on the B's just for a
Yeah,
second.
no, please do.
So
This
you
is-
have three versions.
Okay.
You have the cyanocobalamin, which is very common. You have the hydroxycobalamin, which is still very common. And then you have the methylcobalamin. So the methylcobalamin needs to be, it's a sterile compound you're from a pharmacist.
Okay.
And we can get that. So if you are not what we call a methylator,
What is that?
okay, so if you take in a vitamin,
Okay.
and you don't have this MTHFR gene, the methylating gene,
Okay.
you can't process that compound.
Oh wow.
So you're just
You're just taking something and it's having no effect.
no effect.
Except for some of the, I'm telling you, maybe not, maybe this is me being a dunce, but you
Yeah.
gotta think some of the stuff that you didn't want is what you're retaining as opposed to the
Exactly.
stuff that you do want.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So that makes sense.
we're gonna, and we have a panel for that.
Okay.
At the lab, Corey's been really good with this work.
That's
So
awesome.
We have it's a genetic panel. So we'll find out if you have that gene.
Wow.
And if you're a methylator, then you can use any form of B12. Okay, because your
Oh,
body
cool.
can utilize it. If you're not, then we have to utilize the methylated version.
Okay.
So that way we know that you are getting everything in this bag that you can use.
How neat.
So,
That seems like something everybody should know about themselves.
so as far as your IV is concerned, we started with a 250 ml bag. The admixture I added was over 5 ml vials. So we added about 20 mils of supplements.
Cool.
So normally drip rate, these should take about an hour,
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour, depending on vein tolerance. Devin's really good at monitoring the stuff, so you're about a drip per second, which is good. And you don't want it extremely fast because
Right.
you want to slow it down a little bit so your body can actually take
Take it
and
in.
absorb it. Yeah.
Get used to it, adjust to it. I mean, I think that's how everything should be, right?
It's
So-
totally different than hydrating a person where you can open up bolus,
Okay.
and just completely run it.
'Cause you
Someone
want-
that's dehydrated.
You want that to happen
Yes.
quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll put 1,000 ml bag and you'll open it up and
Wow.
rehydrate. These are a little bit different.
So that's
Yeah, these could last, depending on how deficient you are. If you're
Right.
just totally tanked, you might run through this in 3 days.
okay.
So
Right.
there's a protocol out there, and I've seen several of them, but maybe a couple times a week for about 6 weeks.
Okay.
If you're just really depleted and fatigued. And then after that, then you just kind of go off your symptoms.
I think this would be incredible for athletes. So
And that's really how this got started.
really okay.
Is
Makes sense.
yeah, when I was working on the sidelines with some of the high school teams, these kids would come off the field, especially early season
Yeah.
football. I mean, cramps do you see?
Oh my gosh, all the time, all day, every day they're
Yeah.
coming in, and they can get real serious. You think, oh, it's just a cramp. He'll be
And again, that's the convenience of these things.
Yeah.
We could do them off-site.
right.
We could, we can do them in your office. We can do them in our normal office, sitting in a nice plush recliner. And we're working on getting the television up so we can watch movies while we do it. So,
Oh, super cool. So
this is probably gonna be more popular in the spring and summertime.
yeah.
Just to be honest with you. But when you start getting indoors in the fall and winter, your vitamin D starts to tank.
For sure.
So here we are. We can
Yeah.
do this to keep the vitamin D levels up, and then you won't. And I never thought about this, but I think a lot of people fight a little bit of depression in the fall and winter. because there's some sunlight. So this might I don't know if there's any studies out there, so I don't want to speak out of turn, but this might help a little bit of mild depression.
Well, for sure.
In the fall and winter. Okay, well, we're going to let this drip.
Cool.
I think Devin will end up, I've got to excuse myself because I have patience,
Yeah.
but I think Devin's going to take this out. And so
Okay.
hopefully you'll be all energetic here in about an hour or so.
All right. Hey, everybody. Well, good afternoon. It's right around 4:30. Dr. Ludwell actually started that IV drip on me right around 11:30. It took 45 minutes to about an hour, so we finished up. Devin Weiss, our nurse manager, took out the IV right around 12:30. And guys, right around 1:40, and I looked at the clock to see when it was. I felt this just kind of a joy, kind of an uplifting feeling. Definitely had enough energy to sustain throughout the day. I feel fabulous right now. And for real, I came in this morning after a long day of work yesterday, Monday, then afterwards, I did get to go to a baseball game and broadcast baseball with George Plummer on Cool 105.5 FM, but it still made for a very long day. So I came in this morning dragging and it's tired. And man, I'm telling you, I feel absolutely wonderful. I'm definitely looking forward to the longer term effects over the next couple of days. So please come back to our Facebook page or over on our YouTube channel and keep up with us this week. Frankie Brantley is going to walk us through our Vision Center here at Southern Plains in Chickasha. As well, Devin Weiss, our nurse manager, is going to be sitting here with me in studio, and we're going to talk about her nursing department. It's our largest department that we have. It's spread across our 6 clinics through 5 different communities. So come on back for your hometown medical minute.